If Arceus could attack for 2 energy, he'd be Mega ALTARIA. This stage 1 evolution is an absolute menace, scoring the same level of book as Venusaur EX. Mega ALTARIA's Mega Harmony rivals some of the most powerful 3 energy attacks in the game. While she deals 10 less damage than Mega Blaziken, this Pokemon only requires 1 prior piece in order to complete its evolution. There are several different ways to build Mega ALTARIA. Here's my version. Today's deck combines Mega ALTARIA with a lineup of featherweights in a build designed to enable Mega Harmony at full force quickly. We run a total of 7 basics, all carrying an HP stat of 50 or lower, which plays into our pair of Licia to establish unparalleled consistency. Cleffa helps us find Mega ALTARIA once we thin the deck out of our basics, while Chingling can prevent our opponent from red carding us. Jirachi can target the bench to enable Cyrus, while Klefki provides us with another Pokemon to add to the bench that can also function as a Guzma. And if we run into Oricorio, regular ALTARIA deals just enough damage to one-hit KO it. This deck feels legit. We easily enable Mega ALTARIA's attack requirement without losing an ounce of momentum in the process. Mega ALTARIA delivers all powerful blows, backed up by monstrous bulk. What Pokemon should have been the ground next? You decide. Leave a comment down below and we'll see what we can do. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. We post Pokemon Market decks here daily. Have a solid day, enjoy the games, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Here we go. I'm excited for this one. All right, we got a Chingling lead, which going first can deny them from playing a Pokeball. This is actually potentially huge. And we have Anime Professor's Research to help us find our basics. Okay, we have a lot of basics, so the fact that we haven't drawn any is kind of worrying. I mean, I'm gonna keep this Klefki in hand, to be honest. No, am I gonna drop? I'm gonna drop it, yeah. And I'm gonna Jingly Noise because I can follow up with Klefki if this Mantech remains on the front. Now they can't play Pokeball, so unless they top deck a basic Pokemon here, I could just automatically win with Chingling. That would be both anticlimactic and hilarious, and it's not the case. Not gonna be that easy. Okay, never mind. They have Licia, so they completely bypass it. But our Klefki can actually come in and... Oh, never mind. I mean, if they're smart, they should be pivoting. No, they're not really thinking about that. They're not really thinking about that. I'm gonna go ahead and pivot here and just get the kill on this. And I mean, I have double Licia. Double Pokeball. It's just kind of wild that I basically have my 3 supporters. I have the 1 red, the 1 Sabrina, and the 1 Cyrus, and I just top deck Repel. Like literally everything else in my deck leads to a Pokemon. Like this is incredible just how unlucky we've been. Like we have literally our entire deck that's like not basics right here. Everything else leads to basics. And they're gonna get deleted. They're gonna get deleted by Mega Gyarados. So I mean, I literally cannot like. Okay, that actually helps me. That seems like it doesn't, but it actually helps me to a certain degree, of course, because it depends on what we draw. Okay, there we go. Now we're talking. Licia. Okay, so Swablu automatically has to go down. I also like the idea of placing Jirachi. And I'm gonna hook you. Now the problem is we need Mega ALTARIA. Like if we don't draw Mega ALTARIA here, we're just done. We are absolutely done. Like there's no way around it. Well, that's 1 Mega ALTARIA down and 2 Pokeballs. Yeah, I mean, we literally had like the worst possible opener ever. So if we don't draw, oh my god, I lost hope. I lost hope, but we're back in it, ladies and gentlemen. We are back in it, and we got Cyrus. I just thought, oh my god, I just drew that out of my ass. Harmony! Mega Edition! Get him down nice and low, and that's checkmate. Because no matter what you do, unless you read me, in which case we tie. If you read, we tie. Oh god, that draw was so clutch. I mean, I would think I was owed that because that was insane. Like, if you think about it, I had 3 supporters, I top deck Repel, 2 Mega Altarias in hand. Every other card in my deck was a Pokemon. In one way or another. Either a Pokeball, Alicia, or like literally a Pokemon. Like, we drew exactly our deck, like I just don't know how that happens. There's a Suicune for the Oricorio, but that's really not going to be doing much as they're going to pivot, and we got the Cyrus to deal with it. We could also just potentially pivot into Jirachi and 2-shot that as well. So, this game's over. If I didn't have the Cyrus, I could just like hunt it down with Jirachi here. Though, to be fair, that's not true because they would be able to build up the Suicune. So the fact that I have this Cyrus is a pretty big deal. But still, like, I would be able to one-shot the Suicune anyways. But, you know, shoulda, coulda, woulda, whatever. We do this. Because we had to repel as well. So once we killed this, we could have just, like, targeted that again. Booyah. Easy. Totally had no doubts whatsoever. What the hell were those draws? Round 2. Against Electric. We got that Cleffa lead. And now this is an opener I like to see. So, some of you may be wondering why I'm playing stuff like Cleffa, the babies, and not a lineup of like the new EV that's 50 HP and Sylveon. And the reason for that is very simple. Altaria is already a stage 1 evolution. If I combine that with EV, then I'm taking up a lot of deck space. Especially because I want to be playing stuff like Alicia as well. We do have an answer for that. We have regular Altaria to deal with Oricorio. So because of this, I take this approach instead. Okay, so I'm gonna. Doesn't really matter what kind of order I do this in because I'm gonna thin out my deck like crazy here. With double Pokeball and Alicia, I'm gonna be able to get everything. So we want a Swablu 100%. The question is, what else do we want here? I think another Cleffa doesn't hurt. And leaving the space open for more stuff can be good, even though they could attack our hand. Dropping Klefki may be the way. Because I also don't want to get red carded as easily. And for good luck, I'm going to go for the cool Clef. Even though that probably was a mistake because I could have ran out of time. And just like that, we find Mega Altaria. So it's because of deck space. Okay, so they do evolve into Jolteon. And they play Copycat, which allows them to recycle that. It's funny because this is a deck concept that I also have built. I play 1 Oricorio. We'll see if they play 2. Because if it's just 1, Repel can deal with that. And just like that, we get to do this again. Which just picks us up that. We can't avoid that damage, so we're gonna drop this. And we're quite simply gonna Twinkly again. We do play red as a one-off. which is very important. Oh my god. We got it. At this point, we just drop another. Huge. Absolutely huge. Red is, as you can see, absolutely vital because we're doing 130 damage. One could argue we can run 2 of them. But I really value the Repel and the Sabrina as well. Like, I really like just like all these cards. But we got the red. I'm just that good at the game, baby. Jolteon down. I repeat, Jolteon down. And now Oricorio, we can repel. We can spray that fucker in the face. Gotta keep it PG, Miguel. We can spray this in the face. They need to Elemental Switch to even hit us this turn. But they could have double Oricorio. And if that's the case, we pivot into Cleffa. And we try to find the other Altaria to finish it. Nope, nope, just one Oricorio. Repel is all we need for a Gino ring. Oh. Nane! Yeah, I don't play that. I do not play that. It's just kind of redundant. I don't like that Jolteon there. Easy. Ladies and gentlemen, easy peasy. Spray him and slay him. Oh yeah. Really good showcase for Cleffa. Like really just drawing effortlessly. Licia in this deck is insane. And that's also another thing, right? Like, yeah, Licia synergizes with Eevee, but in this deck, you see we have a total of math. We have 6. We have 6 total. You know, instead of something like 4 or 5, we have 6 total Pokemon with 50 HP. So Licia is always going to find targets, and we're just going to thin our deck like crazy. And the Repel, the Sabrina, really important cards. Red is absolutely crucial. I wish I could find a way to run a second red, to be honest, because there's a lot of Pokemon, like dealing 130 damage, like there's a lot of stuff that you miss out that's like 140 HP. But, you know, you only have 20 slots. And, you know, if they got like a cape or some shit, we got Klefki. Don't forget about your boy Klefki. Golden Klefki. Round 3. Electric again. Okay, so, I mean, we got Klefka. This ain't Final Fantasy VI, Miguel. We got Cleffa. And Chingling. Depending on what we do here. Oh man, this is a great hand though, because Licia and all this hand is phenomenal. I just need them to not evolve into Jolteon immediately. And I think I'm gonna pivot into Chingling, yeah. Because I need to chip this. If I chip this with Chingling, I put it at range for Mega Altaria. Klefki still fixes this. Klefki still fixes this. And that's why we play it. It's a Pokemon that empowers our Altaria when needed, but can also act as a Guzma. It's a really cool addition to this lineup. And I get to, you know, bring in this utility. What is the purpose of that, my brother in Christ? What they just threw a Repel. Like, this Repel, I don't want it. I hate it. I'm gonna Licia, and then I'm gonna Pokeball. They both pull the same kind of Pokemon. I'm trying to find Klefki. Klefki! Show me! God damn it, Klefki. Swear to God, bro. I'm gonna play Swablu. I'm gonna keep the space open for Klefki. I'm gonna Jingly Noise because it does prevent them from playing more items, which could be relevant here. But I want Klefki, man. I could have pivoted into Cleffa, but I need the prior damage on this. Never mind. They're just going in with that. Well, I was overthinking then. Yeah, then the Giant Cape doesn't accomplish anything. And that's the thing. Mega Altaria with Licia is just so damn good. We don't even need to, like, overthink it here. We're just gonna send Mega Altaria in. Mega Altaria has a retreat cost of 1. Mega Altaria is the... And watch this be Klefki. No, actually not. Okay. So I'm gonna drop another Swablu. And that's all I need for this to kill. So I'm gonna evolve into you. But I'm not gonna clog up my board just yet. And I'm gonna go for a harmonious kill. So this Jolteon having gone down, that Oricorio is gonna attack tomorrow. I can then pivot into Cleffa and fish for Altaria actually. Regular Altaria will allow me to bypass Oricorio here. That's the plan. It's not just the fact that we have more slots for like we more easily abide by oh my goodness. Yeah, that's just that. That makes it so that yeah, this is guaranteed Altaria now. This is literally guaranteed Altaria. I'm gonna drop Clef Key. I'm going to pivot into Z. And I'm gonna Twinkly. There we go. And then we're gonna do the wave, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna do the wave, which deals 80 damage. If they have a giant cape, we sack the Clef Key. And we get him. Oh yeah. Oricorio is not a problem. I know a lot of you watching my videos really care about that. Let's not reveal our secrets. Another Cleffa. And regular Altaria. For the win. Easy. Absolutely dominated. It's not, like I was saying, it's not just that we have more deck space to, because Altaria is actually a more extreme version of Arceus EX. Because Arceus will always deal 70 damage, and then from 70 scales up to 90, 110, 130. Altaria scales from 40 to 70 to 100 to 130. So what this means is that Mega Altaria is punished more than Arceus for not having a full bench. So if you combine Mega Altaria with Eevee and Sylveon, you're gonna have a hard time fitting in 6 basics, and 6 basics is not even enough a lot of times to guarantee the full power attack. So we run a total of 7 basics because we forsake Sylveon and we instead run all the babies. But that's not all. You see how easily, how quickly I'm able to send Mega Altaria in every game. A lot faster than if I had a Sylveon. I would be forced to play stuff like X Speed, and if I don't draw X Speed, my attacks would be 1 turn slower, and 1 turn slower is a big deal in Pokemon Pocket. It's the same foundation for like the reasoning behind me trying Blaziken with Cleffa and Magby. Pairing these megas with babies allows me to make use of their free retreat cost and send in my 2 energy attacker super fast. So I could say without an ounce of a doubt, because with the Mega Blaziken deck, Entei is really good. Because Entei deals quite a bit of damage, and it just works out really well. Like, that combination is really solid. I'm not implying that the one that I shared is strictly better. I think it's just different. Like, mine is a little bit more high rolly. It can be more devastating, but it can also break harder as well. But in this case, Mega Altaria with this package is 100% better than Mega Altaria with Eevee and Sylveon because of that. I just really wanted to clarify that. What do we got now? Hopefully not electric for the 3rd time in a row. Okay, no, fire. Fire, oh, nice. We have a Chingling. We have a pretty awkward hand, but a Lycia top deck can really fix this, as they're playing Cleffa. They're probably playing Mega Blaziken, but the Turbo Edition. It's a very dangerous edition. They're gonna go for the Twinkle Claw immediately. And we are gonna try, I mean, they haven't played a Pokeball. Oh, that is exactly the draw I want to see. Swablu? Yes, oh my god, okay, yeah. Oh, now we're talking. Ladies and gentlemen, now... No, actually, we just killed him. Omega lol, Jirachi. What an epic victory! What an OP deck. Darkness. Alright, we have a Swablu lead, which is not ideal. But we can always just have it sing. This Darkness could be many things. It could be Darkrai Giratina or Umbreon. Umbreon, alright. Let's see. So I'm gonna... What do I need here? I have Lisa in there. I'm actually gonna go for the Professor's Research before I go for the Pokeball. Before I thin the deck, I just need to find Pokemon. Okay. There's Klefki. And there's Cleffa. So I'm gonna drop Cleffa. I'm gonna play another Swablu because this one may go down. And for now, I'm just gonna drop the Klefki because I really don't want... I don't want to get red carded here. We probably just let this Swablu go down, and we focus on the Mega Altaria in the back. This is clearly Umbreon. But right now, there's no way they're not using any way to okay. I'm gonna let that go down, like I said. We have to be wary of something like regular Absol that can snipe our Cleffa in the back. Then we have to be really careful with what we drop down. But so far, we're just seeing Eevee and Eevee, triple Eevee. And they have a Repel. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna just let Cleffa go in. Because this is the most vulnerable thing anyways. Okay, not what I was expecting. And they red card me. But my deck is extremely efficient at finding Pokemon, so... And I love that Altaria. That Altaria draw is key because it allows me to protect the Swablu without leaving it vulnerable. What is your retreat cost, Altaria? 1, perfect. Perfect. And now this Licia is amazing. It's almost like nothing happened. And I'm gonna drop the one that doesn't die to regular Absol because I suspect they play regular Absol. At least as a one-off to be able to target the bench. And I evolve here. And I Harmony. All over them. They spread out. Interesting. Yeah, no, that won't cut it. They Cyrus, but because we evolved there, they play Cyrus with Umbreon as well. That seems super redundant. I'm not sure I like that. I'm actually gonna Sabrina them here. Because if I can take away that Eevee, then I just have to deal with this Umbreon after. So this is the perfect moment to Sabrina. Yep. Denying this means they have to build up another Eevee and they just don't have the time. This thing has a retreat cost of 2, so it's actually, that's how it's balanced. It's difficult to retreat. So killing the Eevee in the back with this Sabrina is everything. Absolutely everything. And evolving into Altaria is really important here because both of my Pokemon... No, this one's weak to Steel. They have a cape. That's not enough, son. You ain't got the bulk. They have double Cyrus. They play double Cyrus with Umbreon? Like, Umbreon EX and double Cyrus. That's just ridiculous. That's all kinds of ridiculous. Oh my god, what the hell? That is insane. Plain Mega... I mean, we haven't seen Umbreon EX, but I would just assume that's the case. I could always sack the Klefki too. Got him. That's crazy though. That's wild. Like, you don't play Umbreon EX and double Cyrus. The whole point of Umbreon is you don't have to play Cyrus. So that was really weird. Going first, what do we got now? A little bit of water, double Swablu. I don't like being forced to lead off with Swablu, and it's happened back to back here. Wow. It's like we went on a time machine, or English. I'm gonna Licia into Pokeball. God, Licia is so good. Oh my god, this card is ridiculous. Oh, this card is just insane. So yeah, this is a blast of the past indeed. I'm gonna go ahead and what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play a Cleffa. I'm gonna play Jirachi. And I mean, for the time being, there's no reason, like, there's nothing, you know, I'm gonna keep these cards in hand. I'm gonna keep the space open, essentially. Because I can just evolve the Swablu in the front. There's no reason for me not to sing here. Yeah, this is the OG. Oh my god, this is the OG Gyarados EX deck. They're bringing it back. And it really sucks that I can't just, like, bring in Jirachi here. But what I can do... I'm gonna drop another Swablu. What I can do is I can sing, because in case they have Leaf, they can't retreat. So because I don't actually hit the Druddigon, I don't get the Rocky Helmet damage. They wake up anyways. But this essentially turned it into a 50-50 if they somehow wanted to get out of this. Are they gonna evolve immediately? They should, because otherwise I'm gonna snipe that with Jirachi. As simple as that. I'm gonna snipe the shit out of that. Okay. This is the OG Greninja Gyarados Druddigon deck. They do have that. Okay, so... I'm gonna do this. Yep, serves you right. Not like it mattered because they're stuck behind the Druddigon anyways, but I'm making use of this Druddigon and I'm just nuking the hell out of that with Jirachi. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to research as we have a Cyrus. And because we have a Cyrus, I can comfortably... Because they can't Cyrus and Leaf on the same turn, so I'm gonna evolve into Mega Altaria, and I'm going to Star Drop them again. And we're going with the OG counter to this, which is attacking the bench. Jirachi provides us with that utility, and now this, even if they have a giant cape, this Gyarados is at range, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, not with a giant cape. Never mind. I would need Klefki. No, you're done. You are done, buddy. My Altaria, look at her, is so damn angry. Like, she's so pissed. Like, she's so mad. Just look at that. It's like they killed her mother. This asshole. Die! Vengeance. Vengeance. Pokemon has some pretty hardcore lore. It's not spoken about enough. Yeah, we just blew them back to the past where they belong. Because what the hell? Like, I haven't seen this in... Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been like, what, like 9 months? 10? Damn. Final boss. What will it be? Electric. So be it. Lots of electric decks today. This is our third electric matchup. We have a Swablu and there's the Oricorio. We need to find the other Altaria in order to be able to deal with it. The question is, do they find Zeraora? Because then the threat of... Okay, there's no Zeraora, which means no elemental switch threat. And we draw a Pokeball into Licia. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna sing. Because I have a Sabrina. They wake up, not like it really matters, but, you know. Okay, so now it's double EX. And we have Klefki. And oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, we're gonna drop the Klefki. And then we're gonna be able to kill that. Oh my god, yeah. We have to connect with the Do the Wave first. Because we need the extra damage, but then we can sack the Klefki and we kill the Oricorio, unless they find a way to heal it. But I don't think they play Potion. I really don't. Everything in the back is EX. They zap us, but we got the key. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the key to victory! And I have the Cyrus, so why not just okay, we need to be mindful of how we do things here. I don't think they have healing. I really don't think they have healing. This Oricorio is a liability now. With Klefki, we'll be able to kill it. So we don't need to actually rush this. We can Sabrina them. We can Sabrina them. Sabrina Cyrus, baby. Because they'll want to bring that back. And we do the wave. Putting it at range. That is what I say. Elemental switch. Altaria goes down, but the big sister is coming in. We bring you in just in case because we get to retreat for free. We find Cleffa. Beautiful, beautiful indeed. Drop you here. We take some damage, but it's fine. It's fine. Our girl is thick. Oh, you guys are not ready for this Klefki kill. You are not ready for this Klefki win. Oh my god, it's gonna be epic. Harmony. Harmony, angry Harmony. Angry Kawaii Harmony, ladies and gentlemen. And we're gonna have the sexiest lethal in my entire Pokemon Pocket career. I'm gonna retire after this. What else can I do? What else can I do? A Klefki KO. No, this is just... Don't you dare potion. If you potion, I'll find you. I will find you and I will slap you in the face. Do not do that. Ladies and gentlemen, don't wreck me. Oh my, oh my, oh my god. We gotta be fast. No, that counts! That counts! That counts! God damn it, they're not getting a thanks. I'm not giving them a thanks. That counts as a Klefki kill, by the way. Yeah, Klefki is great. Klefki actually, like, it provides us with a Guzma that also empowers our Altaria. It makes it so that we always have like a full bench for the full Harmony. And it's just sick. It's sick because I got a golden version of it and I actually get to play it, you know, and have it make sense. This deck is fun, man. Like this deck, this session was great. We faced a lot of electric decks, a lot of Jolteon and stuff, which is funny because that's you know, kind of what I'm gonna showcase soon. I'll show you guys my variation of it. But all in all, it is a really fun archetype. It has game against Oricorio, as you guys can see. Like we definitely showcase that. Like we can handle that, and because of regular Altaria. And it's we're very powerful, very consistent because of our two copies of Lycia. The one thing is I would wish that we had an extra slot for like I would want more supporters is the problem, right? I would like more supporters. We have Jirachi, we've made use of Jirachi, like everything is useful here, but sometimes I wish I had 2 reds, I wish I had 2 Cyrus, you know, like one more red, one more Cyrus would be nice, but I just don't know, because the Repel and the Sabrina feel really important. So it's one of those cases where like, if I could play a 22 card deck, I would actually play it with this deck because I have Lycias anyways. And, you know, red is really, really good with Altaria because you go from 130 to 150. There's a lot of Pokemon like Jolteon, Darkrai, Giratina, etc., that just succumb to that extra boost. So, you know, keep that in mind. And I'm just yapping at this point. I just really had a lot of fun with this deck. Love you. Have a solid day. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for daily Pokemon Pocket content. We got a lot. Guys, we have a lot of decks to make. Like, I have no doubt that for the next 2 months, daily uploads are not going to be a problem because there's just so many things to try. So if there's anything that you want me to prioritize, let me know in the comment section down below, and we'll see what we can do. So yeah, have a solid day, and I'll see you tomorrow.